Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to the start of another weekly vlog. And I am going to try to go to Pigeon Bagels this morning. They open at 7:30. I've been circling to try to find parking. It's 7:37 and there's already a line. I'm gonna see if it lives up to the hype. Okay, we're gonna test this theory out. We're gonna see does Pigeon Bagels live up to the hype. Layla Grace, are you living your best life? What are you rolling in, Stinky? Oh my goodness. Good morning, everybody. Well, it's almost afternoon. It's about 11:45 on Thursday. It is still like over 100 degrees real field temperature here in Pittsburgh. And so I am going to go to the mall and do some mall walking. Yes, mall walking. Yeah, so I'm still trying to get my 10,000 steps in a day for the whole month of June. So I decided what I'm going to do is I'm going to go walk at the mall where it's going to be climate controlled. So I have pants on, which is going to be a horrible decision when I'm leaving the house. But once I get to the mall, probably a smart decision. And I think I'm going to bring like a sweat, like a long sleeve zip up shirt in case I need it. Yeah, I don't know about this. I got my part of the problem here is that I got my keratin done yesterday. So that's a keratin hair smoothing treatment that I get. I used to get it like regularly, like twice a year or more, like up to 3 times a year, a couple times. But now I don't like do my hair that often, as you probably know. So I only get it done like once a year. So just because I have a couple trips that are going to be humid places in July and August, I decided to get it done this week. So that way it'll help. Basically, I have neither curly hair nor straight hair. I just have shitty, frizzy, unmanageable, very difficult to manage, very high maintenance to manage hair. So I get this keratin treatment and then it's like, takes so much less time to straighten my hair. It doesn't get all frizzy and poofy as soon as it's humid out. It's like much improved, but it's a pain in the ass because for 3 days I can't wash it or pull it back with a ponytail. I'm probably not even supposed to be having a scarf on it or a bandana on it like I do right now, but that's kind of like my compromise when I just get so tired of it being in my face constantly, is that I put like a scarf or a bandana on it. So you're supposed to use a silk scarf if you do that. Those just don't stay on my head properly. So I just have like a regular bandana. But so I can do walking as like a fitness, so I can still get my steps in, but because it is like 100 degrees and very humid, I'm not supposed to sweat too much, so I don't think that's gonna work. So we're gonna go to the mall and become a mall walker, and we'll see. I may stop in a shop somewhere and get something if I see something cute from the window, but that's the plan for this early afternoon. I just am having a hard time focusing on other stuff that I want to be doing, and I was like, that's it, we're going to the mall to walk. So here we go. Okay, I have arrived at the mall. It took me a lot longer than expected because there was construction fucking everywhere. And this is why we don't go to the suburbs. We don't leave the city. Anyway, it says 1 mile is 3 laps. I'm planning to do 3 laps upstairs, 3 laps downstairs, and 3 laps upstairs, and that will be my 3 miles. I guess. I don't know. Prom dresses. Oh man, look at that. So cute. this is a spooky weather report. It's not really weather, it's just the sky. And it's really creepy. It was supposed to storm and it didn't, and I feel like our pizza delivery driver just showed up and I'm standing out here with no shoes on in the middle of the street to take a picture of this, but this feels like some stuff from a spooky movie when there's like zombies coming. But it cooled off and it feels amazing, so that's nice. I can't really describe this. The camera is putting a filter on this to make it look more normal, but this is like actually, there we go. If I actually touch it, that's what it really looks like, that yellow. It's almost like there's like a yellow filter on everything. Let's see if you can see this. Sometimes the camera adjusts automatically. Let me try to get it more true. It's like someone put a yellow filter on everything and it feels like a cloud of, I don't know, the thing that brings the zombie virus. So, cool. Did not expect this. It's after 9 o'clock and this is still going outside. It's beautiful over here, but it's really spooky on the other side. I love it. Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Panicking with Fox. Hi, everybody. Tomorrow is our formerly annual big bar crawl event that we host. It's the 6th one we've hosted. We hosted it every year until, well, 2019, which was a rough year. And then obviously we were going to bring it back in 2020 and that did not work. So these are, this is my desk right now. These are booklets that I make for the event. I'm going to show you what I mean by that. All right, so I will show you last events, so 2018's. So pub golf is what we call it, and it is an 18-hole or stop bar crawl that we used to host every year. And it sounds like a lot, and it is a lot, but it's a really fun day. It starts at 7:30 in the morning and goes until 12:30 at night. So it's 17 hours long, so you are pacing yourself and you're not having more than like one drink an hour, all but 1 hour of the day. So I started making these little booklets. Anytime you come to an event that I host, if I can find a way to do an arts and crafts for it, I will. So here's what the booklet, it's just like scrapbooking paper. And then here was our 2018 one here, which was called, we named them in the traditional style of naming horror movies. So for example, Pub Golf number 2 was The Revenge, number 3 was In 3D, number 4 was In Space, number 5 was A New Beginning, and this year as number 6 is Pub Golf Lives. It's only a 9-hole event tomorrow because we are all out of practice, so it's called the Soft Revival, because it's just 9 holes instead of the full 18. I can't even imagine planning 18 holes right now, how stressful it's been planning 9. So, it's just a little, this is our itinerary from when we did it in 2018, and it gives you like a little chance to, every stop has its own page, so you can write what you drank, songs that you heard, and then I make a playlist at the end of the event of all the songs that we heard while we were out, and then memorable moments from the stop, and then there's just like little other things sprinkled throughout, like the traditional shot at the first stop is the Cinnamon Toast Crunch breakfast shot. So just kind of like a fun little like souvenir thing. And this was this bar we went to on St. Patrick's Day one year, and they were like the nicest people in the world, but it was called Grown and Sexy 2, which means there was a Grown and Sexy 1, but we could never find Grown and Sexy 1. But anyway, it was like Grown and Sexy, you have to pose. Grown and Sexy, right? Cool. So, yeah, that bar sadly closed. They were such sweethearts there. They always were like, hi, bar crawl people. We never actually went during pub golf, but we went twice during our St. Patrick's Day bar crawl, which was also canceled this year. So this is why we decided it was time to roll this out. It was like we have been 4 years overdue, and then also our St. Patrick's Day crawl was canceled because of the snow. So anyway, so this is the booklet that I make, and it's just like, you know, like that, like every stop has its own page for you to fill out, and then there's like random other little things in between. So the way that I do this in InDesign, because if you were ever a yearbook editor, there is this yearbook editor inside you that just wants to edit more yearbooks. And if you can't edit yearbooks, you make program booklets for events that you host. That's just how this manifests in your 30s and beyond. So anyway, what I do is I do it in Adobe InDesign, and then I print it, and it prints 2 per page, and then I have this neat little like cutting contraption thingy. I don't know if I need to sharpen the blade or what's going on with it. I've had it for a number of years now, but it's printing, I mean it's cutting kind of like crooked today, so I don't know. But this is what I'm working on right now. These are all of the booklets. I have to put their covers on, but they're at least all printed now. And oh, this is one page printed wrong. I had to reprint it. Okay. So I gotta finish assembling these. Normally we make buttons. I have a button maker. That was the one step too far this year, so I did not do that. But at least we did the booklets. And then husband made maps. Those are downstairs, so I can't show you, but I'll show you tomorrow. I'm gonna have the camera out the whole day. We always do these like amazing, hilarious pictures, which is what these are. So this was last time we did it in 2018. We tried to reenact different musicals for our photos. This was 23 people at one bar, which was, I'm so sorry, Jamie and Sean, that we did that to you. It wasn't supposed to be that way. It just happened that way. But we were reenacting the musical Cats, Now and Forever. Yeah. This was a couple of years prior. I don't remember what year this was, 2016 or 2017. We were just posing like normal humans. But here's another favorite one. This is when we did a chorus line. So I put trivia in here. It's pretty easy to know that a chorus line is not the right answer. Which of the following musicals did we not pose as in 2018? We definitely posed as a chorus line. Here we are. Look at the end there. Whoa. Right there and there. That's my parents on the end. How cute. And my friend was like, why did your dad hide his beautiful legs in the background? And I was like, you know what? You're right. I don't know why he did that. Anyway, so that's like one of the things that's in the booklet this year. Those are our breakfast shots at Jack's. So just, yeah, it's a good time. So I don't know what we're going to do for photo shoots tomorrow. I kind of have run out of musicals. In fact, the only one that was on that, spoiler alert, the trivia question, the answer is we never did Jesus Christ Superstar. So maybe we'll do Jesus Christ Superstar tomorrow. I don't know. It's an option. That's our pop-up bar called Rapture Bar in the cemetery. We're doing that again tomorrow. And yeah, I'll maybe like take you through this whenever I'm done with it. I don't know. There's something else I wanted to show in here. Oh, okay, because new for this year, I added, let me find where it is. I hope I don't have any typos. Husband checked it last night, but we were both so tired by that time that anything could happen. Where are you? Oh, new for this year, I did pub golf bingo, and this is like a number of things that have happened over the 5 seasons that we have done this. So I thought that'd be kind of fun. And then they are all individual. I have 25 booklets and 25 individual unique bingo cards. So that's pretty exciting. So have to get this ready. We're going to stay at my mom's house tonight because she's coming with us. Like I said, my parents always used to come to a stop. My mom is and they would always drop us off in the morning, and then they would come back later in the day and come to a stop. So we're going to actually go in the morning. My mom's going to come to the morning stop, and we're going to pick up our friend Linda, who lives between the first stop of the day and my mom's house. So it's going to be at least 4 of us for the first stop. So that'll be pretty exciting. I'm excited, but I'm so nervous because previously we just like kind of showed up places and it wasn't a big deal. Now places are shorter staffed. There's a pandemic still. We finally moved into the low category this week again. We were had 1 week of spike where we went up to high transmission, then we were down to medium for 2 weeks, and now we're down to low again. So that's very good news. We just kind of told everybody you have to be vaccinated to come and you have to test. So we just did our COVID tests. We were both negative, so that's good going into this. And then tomorrow, so we called the places that we could get a reservation to be like, we have 12 people coming at this point of day and whatever. So I'm a little nervous because it's going to be the first year doing this since things have changed in the going out into the world situation, but we shall see. Good morning, everybody. It's pub golf day. We're here at our first stop. Yes, I did full goth eye makeup this morning before it's 7 a.m. We are here at our first stop at Jack's, and then we're going to kick things off. Moving on to the second stop, we are in motion walking across the scenic 10th Street Bridge. It's beautiful. This is maybe the best weather we've had for pub golf so far. So husband, what do you think your favorite part of Jack's was?
Oh, it had to be Juan.
Juan? Tell us more about Juan.
He's a chef who trades cryptocurrency, who was at the bar with us.
He's only a chef to keep him humble because the cryptocurrency would unhumble him, I think, is the...
But yeah, he's making a lot of money, sounds like.
And that's why he can drink at 7 a.m. at Jack's.
He seemed really nice, though. He knows where we all went to high school.
Yes. He was like, I will find someone that we know, we have common ground, and I will find that we went to high school together, but he's like 20 years younger than us, maybe, like 15. Yeah, and we were with my mom and Linda, who were in their 70s. So it was a good time, though. He was nice. He did judge our bar choices for the day.
They were too fancy.
Yeah, he said we should be going to Gooski's. I was like, if we were doing... No, Gooski's is a solid joint. If we were doing a longer bar crawl, perhaps. I think it's too small in there for our kind of crowd.
I think it's too up a hill.
It's also up a hill, yeah. So anyway, it was great. And we're already off to a good start. There's already hilarity ensuing. So, and already, first time of the day, someone tried to join our bar crawl. So, winning! Love this carpet. Scion's here. Hi, everybody.
You actually beat me to it.
Cheers! Woo!
Cheers,
I'll always make the inappropriate comment. You know.
Okay, we were stop 3 completed. We were walking to stop 4. Here's everybody walking! Ah! I finally gave Scion back his cowbells from last summer, so things are going well.
Carrot for the next couple spots. Okay?
All right, husband, lead the way.
I almost went in, I'm like, I'm gonna wait.
I never want to be the first one to be like, we have a bunch of people, hi! Checking in, everybody. We just hit Maggie's farm. We're headed to Industry. I think we're in our final 4 stops. One of which is the cemetery, which is not like a real stop. It's just a, it's like the sorbet. When they bring you the sorbet as a palate cleanser, that's what it is. So that's where we're headed to Industry now, and then over to the cemetery, and then Allegheny Wine Mixer, and finishing up Belvedere, as it feels weird to be done after 9 stops, but probably a good idea because we're just getting back into the swing of things. But so far so good. It's been a fun day. It's like the sorbet course.
Yeah. So, what's going on, man?
Sorry, I had to turn off Kate Bush so we could. It's JB Ford.
JB Ford, or Jean Baptiste as he's known legally.
Really?
Yes. Was the founder of PPG. And I actually can't remember what PPG stands for right now.
Pittsburgh Paints.
Plate glass, right?
Plate
Yeah,
glass.
okay. Perfect. I should have written the eulogy.
Well done.
But here's to JB Ford.
Woo! Cheers, buddy. Man, we're gonna do our cheers here. Let me get a picture. I know, did everybody do their nails today?
The door opens up.
Oh God. Cheers to JB Ford, I guess. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Woo. Nina. What the fuck is that? Hey, buddy. Is there an ice cream truck in the woods? Spooky. Everybody, welcome back to Fox's Chaotic Life, where there's never enough time in a day to do anything. Hi everybody, hold on. So it is 1 o'clock on Monday. Yesterday was really hard. It was a really hard day. So yesterday was my first Father's Day without my dad. So I didn't really feel like doing anything, and I didn't feel like talking to people or being around other people or doing anything. And eventually I did go for a trail run, which really helped, but my legs are not in trail shape anymore right now. I typically don't trail run over the winter very much, if at all, just because ice and snow and lots of leaf cover down from the fall covering up the roots and rocks and stuff, so it's a lot harder to get your footing in the winter. Yeah, so I have been many months off of with the exception of my race in January, which was a trail run. I have not been really doing that, so it was really fun. I felt really good, but I felt like, oh my god, my legs, they're bad. So yeah, so the pub golf on Saturday went really well. The things that I was worried about really didn't come to fruition. So we never had more than the most people that we had out at one point was 13, and that was like perfect. It was a place that was equipped to handle 13 people, very large, and yeah, everything went really well. So that was a big success. We came home. We got home around 8:30. The nice thing about the way that we structure pub golf, because you do one stop about an hour, and this is actually even more than that. This is about a 12-hour day and 9 stops, because we knew it was going to be a little bit slower paced with the way that things run right now, and our first one being back, and like trying to be making sure we were stopping for food. And we had a lot of people join at different places that had food, so like more people would be eating. So I thought that was pretty solid. And the nice thing is that you never really like, nobody gets drunk or out of hand or anything. It's not that kind of bar crawl. It's a sophisticated bar crawl, as our friend Gail used to say. So like we got home at like 8:30, and I was gonna like make cheese of the month for dinner, and I was just like, you know what? I feel myself feeling tired, and I don't need to eat. Like I wasn't hungry, and I was like, I'll just go to bed and we'll eat the cheese tomorrow. So I did go to bed, and then I woke up yesterday around 5, and I was like, I have so much energy. This is gonna be great. I'm gonna have such a great day. And then I remembered what day it was, and I was like, oh, I should stay in bed a little bit longer. And so I like went back to bed for like an hour, and I got up at 6:30, and I was like, okay, now I'm ready to get up and do my day. And then I was like, I'll just look at Facebook a little bit to get my eyes awake, because I'll do that in the morning sometimes if I'm having like feeling groggy. Scrolling social media will like wake my eyes up, like looking at the screen. So I was like, oh, I'll do that. And then I started seeing Father's Day posts, and I was like, okay. And I didn't feel like sad. I wasn't like crying all day, and I wasn't like thinking about it constantly, but I just had this like weight on me. Like I didn't want to do anything or whatever. Like I wanted to stay in bed all day. So got up, had breakfast, took Layla outside for a little bit, started working on some stuff. I was working on a video, and then I was like, and husband slept in. He really like tried to catch up on sleep yesterday, and then he's off today. His company is closed for Juneteenth today, so he was off. So yesterday and today he slept in until like 11, and he was like, I just kind of needed it. And I'm like, well, that's fine, as long as it's not because you're like super sad and going to stay that way. But even if you are sad and you need to sleep sometimes, that's okay too. We just need to check in and make sure it's not a lasting thing and just a blip. And so I ended up going back to bed for a little bit yesterday, and then we had to go pick a car up at my mom's house. So we went and did that, and then she was like, I don't want to be by myself today because I'm sad because it's Father's Day and your dad's not here. And I was like, I really want to be by myself today because I'm sad and it's Father's Day and my dad's not here. So I stayed with her for a little bit and then came home, and then I forgot to eat because I was over there, and like I had something that I wanted to have for lunch that was here, and I didn't want to like snack over there because I knew we were having a big dinner. And so I was like, oh, I'm not really that hungry anyway. And then as we were driving home, I started to get really hungry. And then by the time that I like made my food and sat down and ate it when I got home, I was like really like went definitely like an hour too long without eating. So I had to like take a little chill, take a little nap after that. And then I was okay. Went for my trail run, and then we watched, I think, the first 4 episodes of season 3 of Stranger Things last night. I don't think we're going to watch any more today because we're going to the cage tonight, but we'll probably watch, if we can start early enough tomorrow before I go back to work, probably finish season 3 tomorrow, I think, if we can start early enough, depending on when husband's done with work. It's solstice tomorrow, so I want to do some stuff. So, other things, I have a bunch of stuff. I want to get all the housework stuff done today. Husband's going to help me with the laundry and a couple other things. I want to get all of our stuff unpacked from the bar crawl because I had like the emergency kits. I should have filmed that actually. That was kind of interesting. It's like what you take on a day-long bar crawl if you're ever interested in doing that. I had like a bag of like skincare with sunscreen, anti-chafe, Band-Aids, A&D ointment if anybody did get chafed because I didn't use this stuff. Neosporin, that kind of stuff. Then I had like hair ties, hair clips, headbands, anything like that you would need. I had a whole thing of little medicines like ibuprofen and allergy medicine, whatever people could need on that. Chargers, I had pens because we make those booklets and everybody had their booklets to fill out. So I just had like, that was the healer bag. Felt like World of Warcraft. I was like, what do I have in my bag that I can heal you with? But I want to get those all unpacked today. So, and I should probably make a list as I'm unpacking them. I should probably type up a list so I have it for next time. I think we're gonna try to do, what we used to do was pub golf in the summer, and then in September or October we'd do a food crawl. So we did a meatball crawl, and we did a pierogi crawl, and we were planning to do a taco trot, was the next one in, you know. So I wanna get all that stuff put away today, get the laundry put away, and I bought some stuff at the Arts Festival, at Shannon's store, and on First Fridays in the North Side, and the yard sale on the North Side, and I want to just put those away or be able to use them, so the bags aren't just up. I keep going like, oh, I should film what I got. I should film like a haul video of what I got. So I don't know. I would like to get those bags put away because I have some candles in there that I really want to start using in a skincare product, but I didn't want to like put it all away and then take it all out, you know, because I wanted to say what I got since I was at the places on the video. So hi Layla Grace, you're still bored with mommy. Yes, you are. So I picked up a shift at the shelter this morning for my friend who needed the day off. So I did that, and I took a nap because it's so cold in our house. It is like freezing, and so husband was still in bed, and Layla was like, "Let's take a nap." I was like, okay. But I want to get all those cleaning things done today, and then I want to like get some stuff set up today and tomorrow. Focus on creative stuff and getting ahead on some of those things because next week. So I do Allie Edwards scrapbooking, and they do Week in the Life as a project where you film like a lot of stuff for a week, like your day-to-day activities and like you grocery shopping and whatever. And it started today, but I didn't want to start it today. I'm going to start mine next week because I felt like if I started it today, then that would hit into my work week. So like that would start like 38 plus 6, 44 out. Yeah, 44 hours of my week would be at work, and I can't like film anything there because privacy and HIPAA. So I wouldn't have pictures from all of that, and it would just be kind of boring and the same every day. So I figured I would do mine next week. So I'll have work day, so will be Monday and Tuesday, and then I'll be off Wednesday through Sunday. So yeah, that's the plan. But I want to like have my area cleaned up and ready to start doing it because it is like a massive project. So that's the plan for today and tomorrow. I'm gonna write my to-do list for the rest of today and then get started. We are waiting for Auntie to go put gas in the car because we might not make it to our house. And everybody's very concerned that she's never coming back. So we all have to look out the window and see where she went because she might never come back. What if she doesn't come back, Bandit? What are you gonna do? Sadie, what about you? What if you have to live with Auntie Fox now? And Layla Grace? Baby, what are you doing? What do you think? Is she going into the gas station and never returning? Oh, are you sneezing? It's so wet. Oh my goodness.